Hi, in this video we'll be discussing important information on Martin Lighting recommended tools. Martin provides general guidelines on servicing intelligent lights and recommends a choice of tools for technicians. The service document is also designed to help Martin technicians reduce downtime on products and ensure products leave the certified service centers in perfect condition. The guidelines may contain important and helpful information, but if the guidelines in the document are not followed, you might risk personal injuries or cause damage to the product. Some of the recommended tools to use for servicing Martin fixtures are a standard or flathead screwdriver in various sizes, feeler gauges to measure or set very small gaps. Use a posi-drive instead of Phillips screwdrivers to avoid stripping the screw heads, a Torx screw drive set, a hex nut driver with multiple hex nut sizes, a metric Allen or hex key set, and a handy 90-degree bit holder. To further the list of tools, we strongly recommend tweezers as opposed to long nose pliers. But it's good practice to always keep both in the toolbox. Have available a small flashlight, but generally, if going on site, it's recommended to use a head torch. Most technicians are familiar with the tools that are needed for servicing, but you can review more of the recommended tools on this slide. An important note to make is that any cable ties used should be UV and high temperature resistant black. These are necessary because of the low cost. Household cable ties are not rated for high temperatures and UV that are exposed to inside the light. For the occasional need to cut, a utility knife is good to have. We usually recommend a tool more along the lines of a Leatherman. When an air compressor is needed for the removal of dust and debris, it must be dust, water, and oil free. This is because there are compressors that blow damp compressed air, which in proximity to electronics is not good. The other option is to use small cans of compressed air that follow the same specifications. An anti-static wristband to prevent ESD is very important, along with other anti-static products like rubber mats, clip-ons, and ESD-approved brushes. A multimeter with long, thin measuring pins can be used for measurement, but cables with an inline fuse is suggested for safety and to save you money in the event you short out something accidentally. For wiping the lens and other parts, use an anti-static, lint-free microfiber cloth. Do not use anything like tissue, as it generally causes more cleaning than it does anything else. Use a resealable dropper bottle to hold cleaning agents like isopropyl alcohol or silicone oil. In order to keep fixtures moving properly and clean, what products can be used? Well, as mentioned in the previous slide, isopropyl alcohol can be used for lens cleaning. Cleaning foam that is adequate for the outside surfaces of products can be sourced at most electronic stores. Loctite 243 is a necessary product, and the part number is provided in the slide to aid in sourcing. Kluber grease is a product that Martin has supplied as a part number, so the technician can source this on their own. However, Martin will provide the specification for the Kluber grease. Lastly, distilled water is great for cleaning. However, it is not required, but more readily used for smoke machines. There are a variety of specialized tools that are used for calibrating the fixtures. The first is the Martin companion cable that allows for uploading firmware and software to all of the Martin products in the lighting range. The Epsilon 5 AVR programmer is used for uploading software and firmware to smoke machines. A recent change was made to the Epsilon 5 when purchasing. Now the unit does not need to be powered with the small 5-volt socket that comes with the smoke machine. Now an external 5-volt source can be used. This means a USB cable can plug into a power bank or any USB outlet to power the AVR programmer. Harman makes and sells the temperature calibration box that is designed for calibrating heaters on smoke machines. This is a very relevant piece of equipment for most service centers and technicians. A vacuum tester is a sensitive tool for testing exterior products that must be sealed and is designed to aid in IP rating certification to ensure that the products are fully waterproof. The purchase of the vacuum tester only includes the box. Two items that are recommended to purchase separately are the very fine thread M12 by 1 and the fine thread M12 by 1.5 pump adapter connectors to plug into the back of the lights. Each adapter is used with a specific product. Lastly is the pump that is required for the vacuum tester, which is not a Martin supplied product. The recommended pump specifications are noted on this slide. This concludes the service training. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next one.